Hello children, welcome to your maths class. Today we will start the topic conversion of decimal number into fraction and again reverse fraction to decimal, how to convert all these things. So children, I have started from conversion of decimal to fraction and I have written 3 steps. Step wise we will discuss with the example. Okay. Number 1, I have written write the decimal without point as the numerator of the fraction. Let's take an example. We are discussing example. So let me show one example. Suppose 0.25. Okay. Previous class we have already discussed how to read the decimal number. Before decimal the part is called whole part. After decimal this is called fractional part. Okay. So here 0.25, how to convert this decimal number into a fraction. Number 1 step, write the decimal without point as the numerator of the fraction. Decimal, this is your number 25. So directly you can write this number as your numerator and write 1 followed by as many zeros as there are the decimal places. So what to do next step? Write 1 and decimal places. How many places children? 2 places. So what you will do? Add that much of zeros in the denominator with the 1. Number 1, you will add that number of zeros in which you can read this decimal places. Here decimal places are 2. So you will add 2 zeros with the 1 and it will be your denominator. Then third step, simplify if possible. Simplify means reduce to lowest term. How to reduce? We have already discussed that you have to find out the HCF of both numerator and denominator. So we can simplify here by cutting this number. Cutting means we are dividing. Okay. So if you are dividing, both numbers are divisible by 25. So 25 ones are 25 and 25 fours are 100. So here we got the fraction 1/4 as your lowest term or reduced term of this 25 by 100. But the actual fraction we are getting after converting 0.25 means it's coming 25 by 100. Suppose 0.7. So what you will write? So this decimal number you will write as your numerator, then divided by, write 1 in the denominator and how many decimal places? 1. So add that number of 0 with the 1 and that will be your denominator part, and we got here 7 by 10, and it is not possible to convert into lowest term as this is your lowest term, this one is your prime number, this one is your composite number. So there is no combination leaving 1. So this is your lowest term. Okay. Let me show one more example. Suppose 23.789. Okay. So this is your whole part, this is your decimal part or fractional part. So here what you will do? So this one, write whole number as your numerator. Forget about the point. Okay. Then what you will do? Divided by, write 1 along with how many zeros you will add? After decimal point how many places? 1, 2, 3. So put here 3 zeros as your denominator. So the number is 23,789 by 1000. So this is your whole number. So when you are converting into fraction, forget first about the point. Write all this as your numerator and divided by, write 1 and according to your decimal places add number of zeros along with 1 and that will be your denominator. Then you can check if it is possible, then simplify, otherwise this will be your fraction after converting decimal number into fraction. Clear? So now we will discuss just reverse conversion, means from fraction to decimal. From fraction to decimal. How to do? This is your fraction to decimal. Suppose 15 by 10. Okay, so this is your number 15 by 10. So what is the rule? How to convert this? When the denominator of fraction is 10 or 100 or 1000, then what you will do? Write this number, okay, numerator you write simply. Then how many zeros are there in denominator? 1 0. So what you will do? From the right side, leave that much of place and put the decimal point. Suppose here 235 by 100. So what you will do? Write this number 235. The numerator number you directly write. Then where you will put decimal point? In denominator our 2 zeros are there. So leave 2 places from right side. Put the decimal point. It will be 2.35. This is your conversion from fraction to decimal when the denominators are 10, 100, 1000 like this. One more example let me show. Suppose 1009 divided by 10. So children, what you will do? This numerator number simply you write down. Then how many zeros are there in denominator along with 1? 1 0. So from right side leave 1 place and put the decimal point. This is your conversion from decimal to fraction to decimal when the denominators are 10 and multiples of 10 means 10, 100, 1000 like this number. Okay. If the fraction is not like this, simple fraction, suppose 1 by 4 or 3 by 4. So here children, this is one fraction, 3 is your numerator, 4 is your denominator, and this 3 by 4 you will convert into decimal. So in this case children, what to do? 3 by 4 means we have to divide it. 3 divided by 4. Okay children, you can see here the dividend is your small number and divisor is your greater number. So always we used to divide a greater number by a smaller number. But here the dividend is your smaller number and divisor is your greater number. So in this case what you will do? First you will put one shortest 0. Clear? 4 zeros are 0 minus. Then it's coming again 3. The same condition. So what to do children? Here you have to put one decimal point in the dividend. Remember this. Where you will put? In the dividend you have to put one decimal point, and as well as you have to put the same place in the quotient also. Okay. So after putting decimal point, one thing we have to remember that we can add number of zeros in the fractional part as our requirement. How many zeros we are needing or we require, that number of zeros we can add if you are putting one's decimal point in the dividend. Okay, because the rule is that after decimal point or right side of the number, if you are adding number of zeros, then the value will never change. So we can add number of zeros as our requirement. So if you are adding 0, then here children 0 will come down. Yes or no? So now we got 30. So this is one greater number. Now we can divide easily by 4. So how much we can reach? 4 sevens are 28 minus it. Then how much left? 2. Yes. Then again division is not completed. So what to do? 2 is remainder. So we have to add one more zeros. Okay. So then this one will come down 20. Now we got here 20. In 4 table we are getting 4 5s are 20 minus it. We got remainder 0, means our division is completed. Now it is completely divisible and we got the number 3 by 4 equal to 0.75 as your decimal number. Children, this is your fraction we converted into decimal number by dividing. Okay, one more formula is that, another formula, this same number, suppose 3 by 4, you have to convert this 4 as your 100, means multiples of 10. How we will convert? 100 divided by 4, 4 2s are 8, then 20, 4 5s are 20. Okay, so if we are multiplying both the numbers, 4 into 25, 3 into 25, how much you are getting, children? This is 25 3s are 75, and here 25 4s are 100, 75 by 100, and you got here the form of fraction. So what you will do? Write the number, numerator number simply write down, and how many places in denominator, how many zeros? 2 zeros. So leaving 2 place, put the decimal point, it's coming again 0.75, having the same value. So this is one process, this is also another process. You can divide here, or you can apply this into, you are converting the denominator as your 100 and you will get 0.75. So both the process, children, we have discussed, and you have to follow this to get the value when we are converting decimal to fraction. One more example, let me show. Suppose 5 by 8. Okay, so what you will do? 100, if you are converting 100, then by 8 it is not possible. So what to do? We can convert into 1000. So if you are converting 1000, the value we required 8 into 125, 5 into 125. How much it's coming? 5 5s are 25, 2 carry, 5 2s are 10, 2 12, 1 carry, 5 5s are 1 1, 6. 625 by 1000. Clear? We got here denominator as your multiples of 10. So how many zeros are there? 3 zeros are there. So how we will write? 0.625, leaving 3 place, you put the decimal point, and we got this value as your decimal number. Otherwise you can divide it 5 by 8, then you will get the same value, 0.625. So children, this is your conversion from decimal to fraction and fraction to decimal. So next class we will discuss how to multiply the decimal numbers.